American businesses are finding out that taking a stand against any President Donald Trump's actions could impact their bottom line. Most recently, Uber found themselves the target of a Delete Uber campaign after promising financial compensation to their drivers affected by Trump's immigration ban. For more on doing business under this new administration, I want to bring in Tony Chapman. He's a consumer brand and marketing expert. Good morning to you, Tony. Good to see you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. So let's talk about Uber to begin with. They have actually automated the process for people deleting Uber accounts because so many people were deleting. How does Uber turn this around, or can they?
Well, we're dealing with this world now where we've got this sort of American civil war happening. It's fought by maybe ballots, not bullets, and words, not weapons, but you're on one side or the other. There's no middle ground. And the second your brand tilts one way or the other, you get boycotted, or you get this motivation to buy. So the danger for brands is as soon as they are targeted, either fans of Trump or against Trump, they're in danger of losing a lot of business. And that's what we're seeing with Uber. And I got to give them full credit by automating the app, just saying, look, if you want to leave us over our stand on refugees, then we don't want you as customers. So you got to give them credit. They did the right thing as a business, and they stayed true to their moral compass.
And that moral compass is something that we're seeing more on display because of the whole immigration ban, as you mentioned. And there's a growing list of companies, including Ford Motor Company. They've also been critical. Today, there was supposed to be a meeting, a kind of a rally for the president at the Harley-Davidson location in, I believe it was Minneapolis. So are you damned if you do, damned if you don't, Tony?
You're dealing with this bipolar president. There's no middle ground. I mean, one side, it's music to a capitalist ears. We're going to cut taxes. We're going to get rid of regulation, pro-business, pro-America. And you get, that's exciting. And then the other side, you have a president that will publicly shame you on Twitter, wants protectionism versus open market. So you're saying, I'm almost a civil ball in this pinball game, bouncing off these different bumpers. And you know what? A business cannot plan or execute a plan at the speed of Twitter. You need to know what the policies of this government are, and you've got to plan accordingly. And when you've got someone like President Trump in play, who knows he's going to get headlines by shaming big business, demanding that they come back and set up their factories in the United States, and he gets all the accolades from his posse and his people, you're dealing with a capitalist society that can't possibly operate under that kind of mentality. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this up and down. I mean, you get a company like Boeing. I think the price of the presidential jet's too much, and their shares dropped 4% in one day.
So we're still in the earliest days of this presidency. At a certain point, doesn't Donald Trump have to reach out to many of these businesses? Doesn't he need them?
If he is trying to be a president that moves policy through legislature and kind of operates within the world of democracy, yes. If he's a president that actually enjoys reality TV with character assassinations and unscripted plot lines and coming out with these dramatic, unbiased facts, and because that brings incredible attention, and he seeks attention, it's a very different world we're operating in. The first week, I'd say he's playing more like this reality television president than someone that should have the rudder on the largest economy in the world.
All right, Tony Chapman, thanks so much for being on with us today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.